Welcome to Mind Body Veda. In this two-part series, I share 10 simple and effective ways to improve your digestion with Ayurveda. My name is Iman, and this is Mind Body Veda. Welcome back. Digestion is one of the most foundational aspects of Ayurveda. So let's dive a little bit deeper on what Ayurveda teaches about the digestive power. So Ayurveda calls our digestive fire inside of our body Agni. There are 4 aspects of Agni: Sama Agni, Tikshna Agni, Mande Agni, and Visham Agni. So what is that exactly? So Sama Agni actually translates to balanced Agni, meaning the most balanced digestive power that we can have as a being. Tikshna Agni is when the fire is a little bit too high, too overheated, and very intense. It's sharp digestion. So maybe too much elimination, diarrhea. It's a little bit too inflamed. So maybe you've broken out in rashes because of how imbalanced your digestive system. That would be Tikshna Agni. Mande Agni is that slower, more sluggish, takes a little while to eliminate type of digestive power. It's a little bit slower. It comes from the Kapha dosha. And Visham Agni is irregular digestion, meaning one day you're good, you feel great, you're eliminating properly, your digestive fire seems great. Another day, it's a little bit off, it's a little bit imbalanced. Maybe you experience bloating or constipation. That's Visham Agni. So these 3 imbalanced Agnis, Tikshna, Mande, and Visham, need to be balanced so we can reach Sama Agni. So how do we do that? Here's the first way we can do it. Eating a ginger-lime pickle before meals. Okay, what is a ginger-lime pickle, first of all? Definitely check out my shorts video that takes you through the steps on how to make a ginger pickle and a little bit more deeply on the benefits. Super simple and super fast to make. Check that out. I will post the link in the description for that shorts. Now, ginger and lime and a little bit of mineral salt, like pink Himalayan sea salt, is super igniting for the digestive power. When you eat it before meals, it's kind of like waking up your digestive fire. It's like, hey, we've got some action coming in. Let's get ready. By the way, 60% of your energy expenditure all day is for digestion and metabolism. That's a lot of energy and that's a lot of effort. So let's help it out a little bit. And a ginger lime pickle is a great way to help that digestive fire get all ready and riled up for that food you're about to intake. Number 2 is eating sitting down. But more than sitting down, no distractions, no phone scrolling, no TV, just you and your beautiful meal and all your senses. Now, why is this important? And trust me, it was hard for me to develop this habit. I mean, I'm a New Yorker. I used to go to school eating my egg and cheese to the train. Forget sitting, I was moving and eating. So it took a little bit of practice, but we often forget how the little things really matter. Now, why is sitting down and being fully focused on a meal so important for digestion? Well, number 1, remember I did talk a little bit about how much effort it takes to digest, but we're also allowing our consciousness, which is everything, to connect what we're about to ingest. We're connecting our sense of smell, our taste. We're really immersing ourselves in this food and the nutrients. So our body is actually going to take it in on a higher level. If we're more connected with what we're doing in the moment and eating, digestion is going to be so much more optimal. Number 3 is eating your largest meal at lunchtime, ideally between 12 and 2 p.m. Now, why is that? Well, between 12 and 2 p.m., the sun is at its highest point, and that natural fire in nature is aiding our digestion as well. So I know that generally a lot of cultures and societies, dinner is usually the heavier meal and the more larger meal because it's family time. Everyone's getting together after work, but that's okay. Dinner could still be family time and a celebration, but the meal itself doesn't have to be the largest and the heavier one. Definitely keep it for lunchtime so your digestion is optimal. Number 4 is to stop eating at your first burp. Well, a lot of people actually don't realize they burp while they're eating, but a lot of us do. That is a natural mechanism that your stomach gives you. It's a signal that your stomach is communicating like, I'm good. we're full. It's time for me to do my part now. You stop eating and feeding me more food because I can't take anymore. So it's actually a signal for us to stop eating. Now, if you're someone that is like, I don't burp and I really don't know if I will be burping when I'm eating, another way to know when to stop eating is when your stomach is about at 3/4 capacity. Now that feels like you've eaten enough. You're not totally full, you're not feeling like heavy, but you could still eat a little bit more. Now, in the beginning, this may be challenging because naturally, if we still feel like we can eat a little bit more, what do? We eat a little bit more, but that's actually overeating. So either stop at your first burp or at least 3/4 of your stomach capacity and then no mas, no more eating so you don't overeat. This helps digestion so much. Number 5 is to avoid eating raw and cold foods or drinks. Now, this may be a little confusing or even controversial because of the rise in popularity of raw food diets. Now, there's something really important to understand here. Raw food diets, fruits and vegetables mostly, are highly nutritious. They have minerals and fiber and so many vitamins in them. So of course we want them. Of course they're beneficial. But what good are these nutrients if we can't digest them? Now with cold and raw foods, what happens when we take them in is it puts out the fire inside of us. That fire that we need in order to metabolize and digest the food that we just put in is totally put out. Imagine yourself throwing a bucket of water on a fire. When it's out, there's not much happening. And that's what happens when we eat raw and cold foods. Now, a good way to see if raw food diets are for you is to see how you feel when you eat a salad. A salad is raw and cold. If you feel constipated or bloated or you're not totally there and feeling energized and good in your stomach, raw food diets may not be the best option for you, so better to avoid them. These have been some of the most profound and impactful practices that I've adopted personally, and I hope they bring you the same value as well. Now, a friendly, loving reminder, I am not a medical doctor, so if you're experiencing any serious digestive issues or any other health imbalances, please seek your healthcare provider for the best options for you. Also, I'd love to hear from you in the comments section. Share with me any of these practices that you've already tried or the ones you're most excited to try out. And don't forget to catch part 2 because I share another 5 incredible and profound ways to improve your digestion. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I do new videos. I do them every Monday and Friday. And remember, the knowledge is already inside of you. I'm only here to remind you of it. Stay beautiful, stay whole, and stay connected. See you in the next video.